And hello, gang. I forgot to try again. I'm a little more alive. I've been taking it easy. I'm sorry about that to be away from the game. However, we're going to do this one here. This is going to be the New York. This is April 4th, April 9th, 1978. I got to fix that. April 9th, 1978. The New York Yankees versus the Texas Rangers. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, as most baseball pundits do like to see something like this happen, because it very rarely does, except I've seen it once in the National League. I saw it happen. And that is can the Yankees continue to keep Texas hitless and shut them out again? As everybody knows, if everybody who's paid attention, I had a little partial video pop up a little while back, and it showed as Ron Guidry tossed a no-hitter. And let's see if I can bring the score up here for you guys. I'll show it to you real quick. '78. And there we go. Okay, hold on here. I'll bring this up for you guys. And as everybody can see, Ron Guidry blanked the Texas Rangers 4-0 on opening day for the game for the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Ron Guidry had also fired a no-hitter, 2 walks, 13 strikeouts. John Matlock tried to keep up, gave up 4 runs, including no home runs. He gave up 2 doubles to Lou Piniella and a double to Mickey Rivers. Thurman Munson knocked in 2 RBIs in this game. Bert Campaneris, off one of Guidry's walks, managed to steal a base. And that's what happened in this game here. I had something close to it yesterday, too, with one of my other games. I'm trying to remember who it was. I really can't remember. But it ended up being, I believe it was a Brewer game. Yeah, it was. Sorsen. I can show you that real quick, too. Hold on here. Let me get that back. Let me get that box in perspective here, so hold on. Nope, it's already in there. Okay. Larry Sorensen of the Milwaukee Brewers pitched a 2-hitter, struck out 9. But the most important thing about this one here is that he faced the minimum batters. Okay, that's a rarity. Both of the Baltimore runners got nailed trying to steal a base, and that's what happened. He walked them both. They both had singles, and they got picked off trying to steal second, and that's what happened. But that's a rarity. Believe it, if you really want to count that, that's a perfect game. Sorensen pitched a perfect game, even though he gave up 2 hits. Anyway, now let's get to our game. Okay, starting lineups for today's game, guys and gals. If there's ever a lady who likes to watch our games, for the New York Yankees, it will be Willie Randolph will be playing second base. Mickey Rivers is over at center field. Thurman Munson today will be the designated hitter. Reggie will be playing right field. Chris Chambliss is our first baseman. Craig Nettles is our third baseman. I got him when he originally started back in 1967 with the Minnesota Twins. Roy White, say that one 3 times fast, is our left fielder. Cliff Johnson is our catcher, and Bucky F. Dent will be the shortstop. Pitching for the New York Yankees today is Ed Figueroa. And we're going to keep that lineup alive. For the Texas Rangers, it will be Mike Hargroves playing first. Bert Campaneris will be batting second, playing short. Al Oliver will be playing right field. Richie Zisk is our designated hitter. Toby Harrer is the third baseman. Claudell Washington will be in right. Juan Beniquez, actually the Red Sox, will be playing center field. Bump Wills, Maurice Kidd will be playing second. And Jim Sundberg will be the catcher. Doyle Alexander is our pitcher. And we'll keep that going too. I have the game set up over here. I did have it set up. What a dummy. Okay. So I always keep the real game with us alive. I try to anyway, as everybody knows. That way we do try to keep realism going in this game. If a pitcher is relieved, We will put the pitcher who is in the game on that date in. If not, it is anything goes. I'm always up for suggestions, guys. You know that. I don't mind. Okay. Coming to bat will be Willie Randolph. Willie Randolph is batting .250 in my league. Here is the pitch. It is a 14. And possible error starting off the game here, guys. 51. And he will fly out to our right fielder, heading out there towards left fielder Al Oliver, and he makes the grab. Mickey Rivers is up. He's batting .400 in our little league. Has no home runs, no RBIs. Here is the pitch to Rivers. It's a 26. And he hits a high fly ball out towards the right field side of the field. Claudell Washington's waiting for it to come down to him, and he makes the grab. That is 2 down. Due up to bat will be Thurman Munson. He is the DH today, trying to save on his knees so he can catch longer. Here is the pitch to Munson. 53. And he slaps the ball out towards third base. It's on a high, hard ball. And waiting for it, makes the grab is Toby Hara on the line out right straight to third base. Nice snag. Turned to almost like the Brooks Robinson of the human vacuum cleaner days. But it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Texas Rangers. Coming to bat for the Texas Rangers will be Mike Hargrove, Burt Campaneris, and Al Oliver. The Texas Rangers are all batting 0-0-0. Get over it. I ain't going to change that, so I don't even have to announce it. Here's the pitch. 36 to Mike Hargrove. Possible error coming in here today. It's a 14. And he hits a weak pop out to our second baseman, Willie Randolph, and makes the quick, easy play. Burt Campaneris is up. Burt Campaneris is also, like I said, he's batting 0-0-0, but he has a stolen base. He was one of Guidry's 2 walks. Here is the pitch to Campaneris. It's a 46. And he hits a high fly ball out towards left field. Waiting for it to come down is White. White grabs it real easily, and we have 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Due up is Al Oliver. Here is the pitch. It's a 22. And Al Oliver, not only does he get the first hit of the game of the season for Texas, he also gets the first run for Texas. It's heading out towards right field, and it is just flying out there. All Jackson could do is just watch it go, and the Texas Rangers have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. It's the only way to go for Texas. It's the best way to go for Texas. A very, very nice little way to go. As they say, adios. And due up to bat here will be Richie's the designated hitter. Again, like I said, every Texas Ranger, except now for Al Oliver, is 0-0-0. Here is the pitch to Zisk. 61. And he hits a ground ball out towards short. Bucky F. Dent grabs it, fires over to first base. And Chambliss makes the play out 6-3 for anybody keeping the scoreboard. At the end of 1 inning, it is Texas 1, the New York Yankees nothing. Due up to bat for the New York Yankees is Reggie Jackson, Chris Chambliss, and Craig Nettles. Reggie Jackson's batting .250 for the New York Yankees, for any of you who might be Yankee fans today. And there we go. Beatles, how are you, sir? It's always good to hear from you. Hope things are going well over there over in the Netherlands. Like women's field hockey. It's one of the reasons why I love the Netherlands. I've seen their uniforms. Damn. I'll leave it at that. Damn. Okay, here is the pitch to Reggie. 42. And Reggie on a wild swinging throw. On a wild swinging bunt. Drills up towards the catcher. And Jeff Sundberg throws the first baseman off the line, and the air is charged to Sundberg. Reggie Jackson is on with the Texas Ranger air. Coming to bat will be Chris Chambliss. Doyle Alexander is on the mound. Here is the pitch. 55. Whoop, 55. Whoop, get over there. There we go. And Chris Chambliss hits a ball out towards left center field. Gets past. It gets past Campaneris and heads into left center field for the drops right on in. Benitez goes to pick it up. Jackson will hold up a second. Chambliss is on first. There is no out. Runners are on first and second for the New York Yankees. Craig Nettles is our batter. Here is the pitch. 33. And Craig Nettles down towards left center field, and it gets past Beniquez, hits the wall. Beniquez has to grab it in. Here comes Jackson. Beniquez fires it in towards home. Nettles will take second base on. He called a score to double. And Chambliss is safe at home, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead here in the top of the second inning. Coming to bat will be Roy White. There is nobody out. Alexander is already in trouble here in the second inning. It is 2-0 Yankees. Coming to bat is Roy White. Roy White is his first time up in the season. Here is the pitch. 26. And he hits a fly ball out towards right field. Claudell Washington's heading back towards the foul pole there. Looks up, makes the one-handed grab, and we have one down here in the top of the second inning. Cliff Johnson's our catcher. Cliff Johnson is batted 0-0-0 last time's out. And I want to look at him because I know there's a thing on him. I want to look at him real quick here. The catcher, Cliff Johnson. If I'm right. No, but it wasn't. He ended up traipsing around quite a few ball clubs. He started out in Houston. Is where he started. Always had a fairly decent bat. Fairly good power for a catcher. His average always fluctuated, though, unfortunately. And here is the pitch to Johnson. 35. And he hits a hits a real short signal heading out towards right left field. Coming in for it is Oliver. Nettles is not going anywhere for some reason. He stays at second. And Johnson will still go up with a single. Kind of a weird play for the Yankees, but that's what happened on this play here. Johnson's on first. Nettles on second. Bucky Dent is up. Here is the pitch to Dent. 16. And Bucky Dent hits out towards shortstop. Burkamp Nares takes the easy play over to second. Tries over to first. No, Dent is safe. Nettles will take third. Chambliss is out on the fielder's choice. Chambliss on 6-4 in the fielder's choice. Dent will take on the fielder's choice, and Nettles will take third. I take that back. That was Cliff Johnson who was out at second base. I lied. Okay, pay attention, Clint. We'll get there. We'll get this right yet. We know you're not completely healed. Willie Randolph is our man. First time up in the beginning of the game. He flew out to the left fielder. Here is the pitch. 35. And Bucky Dent steals second. On the attempt to try double steal, Nettles waited at third. Nettles is at third. Just decided he just was not fast enough. Dent's on second with the stolen base. Runs around second and third. There are now two down still. Here is the pitch to Randolph. 64, and he is walked. The diamond is drunk. The bases are loaded. Runs a ball on the plate. Mickey Rivers coming to bat. Alexander is in deep trouble here in the top of the second inning. He's got to get his control in here. Here is the pitch. 63, and Mickey Rivers hits out deep towards center field. He's trying to get one out of there. Beniquez going back to the warning track and raises his hand, makes the grab, and that is 3 down. And the Texas Rangers avoid complete disaster. 2 runs on 3 hits. The diamond was left loaded with the Yankees, and due up to bat for their Texas Rangers is Toby Harrah, Claudell Washington, and Juan Beniquez. The very man who just made the inning-saving catch. Coming in here is Toby Harrah. Toby Harrah, like I said, the Texas Rangers are all batting 0-0-0, so there's no sense to try to announce anything for them right now. Here is the pitch to Harrah. It's an 11. And he's got a chance to do something for the Rangers. 36, and he smacks it out towards right center field. It heads way back off there on the grass. Skids past towards the wall, and it's being picked up by Rivers. Rivers fires it back in. But Harrah will take second on a double. Claudell Washington is our man. Claudell Washington is probably known more for his speed than anything else. And if everybody remembers, he actually was a manager for a season, I believe. Quote me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't mind. You know, everybody knows that for a fact. And Claudell Washington was with Texas in 1978. This was his first team. By the way, he was traded as the season went on. Does not steal a lot of bases. Did not hit well for Texas. Was eventually traded to the Chicago White Sox. And he was traded for, hold on here. He was traded with Rusty Torres, but for the very Bobby Bonds, who's doing a pretty good job for the White Sox right now in my league. Here's the pitch to Washington. It's a 46. And Claudel hits it out towards first base. He has to range over towards his right. Harris going to take third base. Here comes Figueroa to make the catch. And it is called 3-1 on the play. Harris will take third on the ground out. Due up to bat is Juan Beniquez. We're in the bottom of the second inning. There is one down. Juan Beniquez up to bat. Harris is on third. The Yankees infield is in, as always playing in this game here. Here is the pitch. 53. And Juan Beniquez hits out towards left field over the third base head. Bounces on in. Harris is going to come in to score. Make it a 2-2 game. And Beniquez will take second on the throw to the plate. Juan Beniquez is on second base on a base hit. Batter scores, and on the as it was bobbled by our left fielder throwing it back in, and they're going to call it an error on Roy White for bobbling the ground ball as it came back in. He tried to end the as it came in. So the Yankees are on, so he'll take second on an E7. Due up is Bump Wills, second baseman for the Texas Rangers. Here is the pitch. 56. And he hits a high major league pop-up going towards second base side. Waiting for it to come on down is Willie Randolph, and he makes the grab. Due up to bat will be Jeff Sundberg, our catcher. Sundberg, who made the error that allowed for the runs to start scoring for the Yankees. Here is the pitch. 62. And he hits a single between the hole between third and short. Gets past our shortstop. Beniquez does get over there to third base. Sundberg will stay on first. And the Texas Rangers are now threatening. Obviously, this is not going to be a pitcher's duel today, so we'll go from there. We'll let it play as it goes. Mike Hargrove's our batter. Last time up, Mike Hargrove popped out to our second baseman, Willie Randolph. Here is the pitch. There is two down. 32. And Mike Hargrove hits a sharp ground ball over to second base. Willie Randolph takes the easy play to our shortstop, and there are three down. For the Texas Rangers, there are no runs. Actually, one run on 3 hits. Two men left, and at the end of 2, we have a 2-2 tie going on here down in Texas on a game's now starting to get well played. Texas is finally starting to get their bats woken up. About time. Due up the bat for the New York Yankees is the Heart. Thurman Munson, Reggie Jackson, Chris Chambliss. And we're down here at Texas Stadium. Thurman Munson is our batter. Here is the pitch to Munson. He is excuse me. He has lined out his first time up to the third baseman. Here's the pitch, 22. And Thurman Munson hits out over towards first baseman's head. Drops in, stays fair, and Washington does rush on in, picks it up. But Thurman Munson is on with his first hit of the game. Due up is Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson reached out an error his first time up and scored the first run of the game on a Craig Nettles double. Here is the pitch to Jackson. 35. And Alexander hits him. Then Reggie Jackson is given the base. Glares over to Alexander. Words are not exchanged. Just a glare by Jackson. No, it's better because he will get tossed. They're not going to play it this year. Chris Chambliss, our man. Last time up, he got a base hit. Moved everybody over. And here is the pitch. 62. Chambliss hits a high fly out towards left field. Al Oliver's chasing it down, and he makes the play. It appears this game here that there may be a wind coming in from left field heading towards right, which was the reason why Oliver's home run smacked out so quick. And we have one down here in the third inning. Coming up is Craig Nettles. Craig Nettles last time up doubled, drove in both the Yankee runs. Here's the pitch to Nettles, and he's stranded on third base. Here's the pitch. 56. And Alexander strikes, Nettles out. First strikeout of the game for both teams. Due up to bat will be Roy White. Roy White had the error in the last inning, and here is the pitch. 32. And he hits a weak pop out heading it. He's a weak pop out. Wills is waiting for it to come on back down, and we have 3 away. For the New York Yankees, no runs on 1 hit. There were 2 men left. At the end of 2.5, we have a 2-2 tie. Due up the bat will be Bert Campaneris, Al Oliver, Richie Zisk. Ed Figueroa is getting just a skosh tired. Usually when they do that with the pitchers like this in this game here, they get so many innings, and then they start to get back into a groove. Bert Campaneris last time up flew out 2 R's. Center fielder. I can look at this real quick. I missed something. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. Blew my scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Campaneris, 63. He hits a deep fly ball out towards left field, but the wind again is bringing it back in. Waiting for it will be White, and he makes the grab, and that's the first down of the 3rd inning here. Due up to bat is Al Oliver. Al Oliver is 1 for 1. He hit the home run in the 1st inning for the Texas Rangers. Here is the pitch. 46. He slaps a little ground ball out towards Figueroa, who's able to pick it up real easy. Runs on the hands over to Chambliss, makes the play. We have 2 down. Richie Zisk is our batter. Zisk grounded out to the shortstop, Bucky F. Dent. Here. Get back here. My dice is trying to run away. Here's the pitch. 22. And Richie Zisk hits out towards right field. Heading over that way, but Jackson can't get there in time. Too slow of a runner out there in right field. And Zisk will get a reach in with a base hit. Drops in. Toby Harrah's at the plate. Toby Harrah the last time doubled. Texas Rangers are hoping he can do it again. Give them the lead. Here is the pitch to Harrah. 43. And no, he also slaps the ground real quick over to Figueroa, who does the Olay play. Fires it over to first. And that is 3 down, but the Texas Rangers had no runs, 1 hit. There was 1 man left. At the end of 3 innings, we have the New York Yankees 2, the Texas Rangers 2. And we're in the top of the 4th inning. Due up the bat will be Cliff Johnson, Bucky Dent, and Ed Figueroa. And the 4th, 5th, 6th inning. The heck with it's going to be sponsored by Lone Star Beer. Okay, if you're going to get drunk, do it on Lone Star down there in Texas. Okay? Cliff Johnson last time up. And I got to relocate where I got everybody at here. He's batting 8th. I forgot these guys put all 10 players in here. Last time up, he hit a base hit and was nailed on a fielder's choice by Bucky Dent. Here's the pitch. 15. He hits a high fly pop up towards our 3rd base. It's staying inbounds as it drifts back into the field. Waiting for it will be Toby Harrah, and he makes the play. Coming to bat is Bucky F. Dent. He reached on a fielder's choice, stole 2nd base, and was stranded there in the second inning. Here is the pitch. 32. And Bucky hits a ground ball out towards our 2nd baseman. Bump Wills. Bump Wills drifts over towards his left and fires it to Hargrove for the out. We have 2 down. Due up the bat will be Willie Randolph. This is his 2nd time up. He has grounded. He has flown out, and he has walked. Here is the pitcher in up from Alexander. Let's see what he can do with him this time. Here's the pitch. It's a 14. And he hits a high fly ball out towards left field. Waiting for it to come down real easily will be Al Oliver, and we have 3 away. And the Texas Rangers got a thankful in the 4th inning, a 1-2-3 inning. Coming to bat for the Rangers will be Claudel Washington, Juan Beniquez, Bump Wills. We're in the top bottom of the 4th inning. Ed Figueroa is on the mound for the Yankees. Here is the pitch to Claudel Washington, who last time grounded out to our 1st baseman. Here is the pitch, 14. And he hits a fly ball out towards left field, and Roy White's ready for it to come down for him. That's left field, like I said, looks like that's where the wind's coming in from. Everybody's making the easy grabs. And then we have one down. Wambanikas in the second inning. He's got the lone RBI. He's got the RBI for the Texas Rangers in the second. Reached on a base hit and made second base on the bobbled ball by our left fielder, Roy White. Here is the pitch. 56. And he pops it out towards the right side of the infield. Who's going to call for it? And it looks like Det's calling for it, moving everybody out of the way. And he makes the grab. Bump and bump. I don't know. That is Juan Benigas. That is 2 down. Bump Wills is coming up to bat. He hit a pop up to our second baseman, Willie Randolph. Here is the pitch. 16, and he hits a ground ball out towards Det, BF Det. Drifts over towards his right, makes the stab, plants his feet, fires over to Chambliss, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. At the end of 4, we have the Yankees 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. For the Texas Rangers, it's 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. It seems that both pitchers have finally settled down to get into their groove. Welcome to 1978, gentlemen. Due up to bat is Mickey Rivers, Thurman Munson, and Reggie Jackson. And let me check I've got to check my books here real quick. Make sure I got players that should be playing out there. I keep an injury list, guys. We play the injury game in these leagues. I've got 6 players out right now. Here is the pitch. Mickey Rivers, 65. And he hits a high pop-up, drifting over towards the dugout on third base side in foul territory. Harris heading over there. It starts to fall back in. And he stretches his arm, makes the catch, falls on the ground. And we have a nice, great foul pop-up due to the wind. And we have 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Thurman Munson is 1 for 2. Popped out to the third baseman, or lined out to the third baseman, and he has had a base hit. Here is the pitch to Munson. 16. And he hits one out towards our shortstop. Campaneris right at him. Campaneris waits for it, grabs it up real easily, fires over towards first to Hargrove, and we have 2 down. Due up to bat will be Reggie. Reggie, who made has one of the worst candy bars ever in his name, is 0 for 1. And was hit by a pitch in the third and had reached on an error in another inning. And here is the pitch. 42. And he is out at first on a swinging bunt. Tried to catch it, dropped the ball. Fires back over, picks it up, fires to first, and he's out 2-3. So cause strike that as a K, plus 2-3. Pitcher does get credit for the strikeout. And is a 1-2-3 inning for the New York Yankees. Due up to bat for the Texas Rangers will be Jeff Sundberg, Mike Hargrove, and Bert Campaneris. And everybody give me a second here. I got a thing on Steam I got to knock out here real quick, okay? I do apologize, guys. I do apologize for that. There we go. Okay. Coming up is Jeff Sundberg. Jeff Sundberg is 1 for 1 today. He reached on a base hit in the second inning and was out on a forced play. Here is the pitch to Sundberg. 53. And he slaps out towards our shortstop, Bucky Det. Bucky Det reaches over towards his right, and it hits off his glove. He can't hold on to it. Sundberg will make it the first on the E6. Thank you, Bucky F. Det. Keep going that through the season. The Red Sox will take it this time. I'm sorry. Did I tell everybody I'm a Red Sox fan? I apologize if I didn't. I'm a diehard. I would cheer for the Red Sox for 57 years. Due up to bat 4 is Mike Hargrove. Mike Hargrove reached on the fielder's choice in the second inning and ground and popped out to the second baseman. Here is the pitch Sundberg is on first. It is a 61. And Mike Hargrove slaps it towards Bucky Dent. Slow roll. Bucky Dent has to come up and chase it. Sundberg's going to make second base. Bucky Dent makes the obvious choice. Fires over to first. And it is out. We have one down here in the 5th inning. Sundberg's on second base. Bergkamp Panaris is the band right now. He has flown out twice to right field. Here or left field. Here's the pitch. 41. And he hits a high pop out heading over towards Bucky Dent. Bucky Dent waits for it to come down, makes the play, and Campaneris is out. Campaneris all 3 times has put it in the air. He's got to learn to keep it on the ground. Al Oliver's our man. He is 1 for 2 with the home run in the 1st inning. Here's the pitch. 26. And he hits a fly ball heading out towards right field. Waiting for it to come on down for him. As he starts to move around for it, this is when he starts to pick it over towards the foul line. It's Jackson. Jackson heads back there, and he makes the grab. We have 3 down. For the Texas Rangers, no runs, no hits. Another runner left on base. At the end of 5, we have a 2-2 tie, Yankees and the Texas Rangers. You wait. I know a few of the beers over there, too, by the way. I used to drink them. And believe it or not, Stella's one of my favorite ones over there. Or Stella. I used to enjoy that a lot. Wasn't a big fan of Beck's, but it was pretty good. Here is a cake. Due up the bat for the Yankees. Chris Chambliss. Okay, someone else I got here. I don't know his actual name. I don't know him by his golf name. It's one of my golf buddies I play. I do play golf, by the way, guys, online, too. I play the Golf Club 2. And they've got a new one getting ready to come out, too. So I'm waiting for them. We're all waiting for them to do that. We all are tournament players, by the way. I'm in the Amateur Pro League. Here's the pitch to Richie Zisk. 44. And Risk hits out towards right field. I'm sorry, take that back. Top 6. I thought it was this. It's Chris Chambliss. Chris Chambliss hits out towards right field. I take that back. Chris Chambliss he's had a base hit and he's flown out. He's back on first base again with a nice shot over towards right field. Claudel Washington drops in front of Washington and he fires it back in. Craig Nels is up. Last time up he struck out. He has both the Yankees RBIs with a double in the 2nd inning. Here is the pitch. 33. And Craig Nettles smacks out over the first baseman head and curves towards the foul line. Washington got caught on that one there. Nettles is heading towards second base. He will make it. Chambliss is huffing and puffing to third, and he is on. We have runners on the 2nd and 3rd. We have no out here in the top of the 6th inning. Roy White is the batter. The infield will be in. We're going to see what Alexander can do here. See if he can get one of them out, and we'll see what happens. Roy White has popped out and flown out. Here is the pitch. 53. And he hits one over towards right field and also starts down the line. Chambliss will score. Here comes Nettles. Nettles is going to try to get in there, and Claudel Washington fires it and hits the hop. Gets down to Sundberg. Here's the tag, and he is out. Chambliss will get the run. Nettles is out on a play 9-2. Roy White will take second base on the throw to home. We have one down. The Yankees are now up 3-2. Coming to bat is Cliff Johnson. Cliff Johnson is 1 for 2 today. Got a base hit in the 2nd. Popped out in the 4th. And here is the pitch. Runner is on second base. 46. And he hits a fly ball out towards right field. Washington's getting his work out this time. Coming in for it, makes the play. Roy White will not go anywhere. He's not going to take on Washington's arm after seeing what just happened. We have 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Bucky Dent's the batter. He is 0 for 2. Reached on the fielder's choice and grounded out to second base. Here is the pitch. 56. Possible error coming in here. Here's the hit. And he hits another pop out towards our second baseman. Waiting for it to come on down is Bump Wills. Makes the play. We have 3 down, but the Yankees scored a run on the base hit by Roy White. Chambliss will make the scores on in. The score now is the Yankees 3, the Texas Rangers 2. Due up the bat for the Rangers will be the very Richie Ziska I thought was batting the last. In the top half, Toby Harrah and Claudell Washington. Richie Ziska is 1 for 2 now. He has reached first base on a hit in the third inning. Here is the pitch. Figueroa is on the mound on the 3-2 game. Here we go. 66. Richie Ziska puts a high fly out over there towards right field. Waiting for it, and here we go. Bye-bye, baby. It is gone. Richie Ziska smacks one out. And we have tied the game again. Richie Ziska on his first home run of the season. The score now is 3-3. Due up the bat for the Texas Rangers. Due up the bat for the Texas Rangers is Toby Harrah. Toby Harrah is 1 for 2. Reached on a double and grounded out to Figueroa. We have a 3-3 ball game going here, folks. Here is the pitch to Harrah. 13. And he is walked by Figueroa. That's the first either walk or strikeout by Figueroa. He has struck out none today. Just the way the game's falling into place here. Due up the bat will be Claudell Washington. There are no outs. And, God, I'm going to take this chance. I don't know why. I've lost 5 out of 6 times. We'll keep going. We're going to see what we can do here. Claudell Washington can slap one. Here's his pitch. 22. And he hits on a nice hit and run. He holds up his swing, holds a pass, gets past the diving Chambliss. Harrah's on his way. He's on his horse heading over towards third. Washington will stay at first. Harrah's on third. And the Rangers are threatening now with none out. Figueroa's on the mound. Infield will be in. Due up the bat is Juan Beniquez. Juan Beniquez is 1 for 2 today. He has a base hit. Reached second on the air and popped out. Here is the pitch. 45. And Figueroa walks Beniquez. Harrah's on third. Washington's on second. Beniquez is on first. And here they come out for the mound. Figueroa is done for the day. Actually, no. We'll leave. He can still play. I take that back. I'm looking at his totals here. He can still play. The other rule I have, guys, I've picked up on. I've caught it real quick because I figured after a while it gets old. I call it a 10-run or 10-hit rule. Well, Figueroa has 2 walks. You go up that 7 hits. So pretty much that's like a 9. I don't count the errors. That's not his fault. Bump Wills the batter. Bases are loaded. There are no out. Here is the pitch. 43. And he hits it straight towards Figueroa. Figueroa fires it right into home. Harrah will be out. He fires the first. Bump Wills is safe. Claudell Washington's on third. Beniquez will take second. And Bump Wills is on the fielder's choice. Bases are still loaded. There is 1 down. The batter is Jeff Sundberg. Here is the pitch by Figueroa. It's a 63. And Sundberg gets a high fly ball out towards center field. That actually comes in a little shallow. A nice high flyer. Coming on in is Mickey Rivers. Claudell Washington's waiting there at third base, but Rivers is too close towards the infield. Makes the grab. Washington sits over there at third. We have 2 down. Due up the bat is Mike Hargrove. Mike Hargrove reached on the fielder's choice, grounded out, and popped out. Bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 6th inning, guys. Welcome to our Clint Park special. Here we go. 64. And he hits a fly ball out straight towards center field. Rivers just plants his feet, waits for it to come to him this time. Makes the play, and that is 3 away. The Rangers score 1 run on basically 2 hits. There were 2 walks in this inning. And they leave the bases loaded. At the end of 6, it is the New York Yankees 3, the Texas Rangers 3. And we got the 7th, 8th, 9th inning again, just because Beatles is like, I've got to enjoy Beatles watching my games. We both talk the baseball history a lot. The 7th, 8th inning are sponsored by Guinness, the best dark stout in the world. please remember how to drink the head. Don't sip on the head, you drink the beer. The head will come with it. My God, too many people sip on the head and ruin the beer. Drink it right, you drunks. If you can't, then don't drink it. Go drink that light Pilsner that they have over there in England. Willie Randolph, Mickey Rivers, Thurman Munson. We are in a tie ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. Willie Randolph is 0 for 2. He has walked and fallen out twice. Here's the pitch. Alexander is still the pitcher of record, though I should have him out. We'll see what happens here. If things start happening, we will take him out. And here we go. And Willie Randolph grounds out, heads out towards second base. Bump Wills heads over towards his left, dives, throws the ball on the ground, makes the play, and Randolph is out. Great play by Bump Wills. Could have been a possible error, but didn't happen. Mickey Rivers is due up. He is also 0 for 3 today. His average is down to 250 now. So it is early in the season, so that does make a difference. We'll get, as the season goes on, we'll get a better line on this. He has flown out and popped out through his way. He's done. Here's the pitch. 35. And Dole Alexander strikes out Mickey Rivers. That is his second strikeout of the game for Alexander. Coming to bat is Thurman Munson. Thurman Munson today is 1 for 3. Got to base it in the third. Otherwise, he is popped out and grounded out. Here's the pitch. 64. That's a ball. 42. Another ball. It's 2-0. 34. And he hits a fly ball out towards center field. Waiting for it, or actually coming in on it. As he starts moving back, that he has to step back a few paces. Benica's waiting for it. Here is the play. And we have a 1-2-3 inning for the Texas Rangers. As Munson flies out to center field. At the end of 6.5 innings, it is the New York Yankees 3, the Texas Rangers 3. For all of you who have been drinking the Guinness right, please sing the Irish National Anthem. For all of you who have to drink it like you think it's a Pilsner, you can all sing "Take Me Out to the Lousy Ball Game." Because none of you gotta know England doesn't understand baseball. It's like we understand. England understands baseball like we understand cricket. And yeah, I'm being snotty tonight. I apologize, guys. I'm starting to wake up again and getting ready to enjoy doing this again. So I took a break. I took basically a 10-day break, guys. I thank you guys for letting me do that. I'm healing nicely, by the way. I got another huge shocker. I don't have 3 stents. I have 4. And I got ballooned quite a few times. They couldn't get my artery to open up. I got ballooned over 50 times. Surprisingly, I'm still alive. But I know why. See, I'm alive just so I can do this. That's why I'm back. Coming to bat for our Texas Rangers will be Burke Campaneris, Al Oliver, and Richie Zisk. The Texas Rangers are starting to open up with their bats. Here is the pitch to Campaneris. He is 0 for 3, all 3 flyouts, 54. See what happens here? No, he's not going to get that. Benny hits it out towards right field. Coming on in is Jackson. Jackson makes the dive for the play, and he gets the grab. And Campaneris is out on another fly ball. Reggie Jackson makes a great, outstanding play for it. Due up to bat is Al Oliver. Al Oliver is 1 for 3. He has a home run. Grounded to the pitcher and flown out. Here's the pitch. 21. Al Oliver smacks it towards left field, but as we know, the wind is still working out over there. Waiting for it to come on down will be White. White makes the easy catch over there in left field, and we have 2 down. Richie Zisk is up. He hit a home run in the last inning to tie the ball game up for the Rangers. Here is a pitch to Zisk. 64. And Ed Figueroa struck out Richie Zisk. That is his first strikeout of the game. And we are at the end of 7 innings. We're going into the top of the 8th. Due up will be Reggie Jackson, Chris Chambliss, Craig Nettles. We are in the top of the 8th inning. Reggie Jackson today just made that great catch in the bottom of the 7th on Al Oliver, who was up to bat. He is 0 for 2. He grounded out on the weird play for the catcher, 2-3. On a swinging bunt. He has reached on there and was hit by a pitch. Here is the pitch. 61. That's a ball. That's another ball. 31. And Jackson is walked. Doyle Alexander walks Reggie Jackson here in the top of the 8th inning. Lets him reach base. Up to bat will be Chris Chambliss. First pitch is a ball going to Chambliss. And all of a sudden there goes Alexander's way, gets into the stretch. Here's the windup, throws the ball. There goes Jackson. Jackson's on his way to second base. Sundberg makes the throw to Wells. And Jackson is safe with the stolen base. Jackson is on second with his stolen base. Chambliss is on the mound. Alexander is, there are no out. And they are going to pull Doyle Alexander. There we go. Let me see. I get to look at this. Okay. Not keen on it, but okay. Alexander is going to be taken out. Jim Umberger is who they brought. Who they got in here. That would have been my choice, but okay. Jim Umberger will be coming into the mound for the Texas Rangers. Reggie Jackson is on second base. He is responsibility of Doyle Alexander. We are in the top of the 8th inning. Here is the pitch. 55. Chris Chambliss hits it out, flies over the second base, drops on into center field. Here goes Jackson. He was on the run from the very beginning. The throw's coming in from Beniquez, and Jackson is safe at home, and the Yankees take a 4-3 lead. Chambliss is on first. He did not advance up. Coming up is Craig Nettles. Craig Nettles is 2 for 3 today. He has a single, a double, and a strikeout. Here is the pitch. 42. And Chambliss tries to steal second base. Here's the throw by Sundberg heading over towards Campaneris. Campaneris there, plants the tag, and Chambliss is out on an attempted steal. Craig Nettles is at the plate. Here's one strike on him. And the Yankees are trying to get a rally going here, and they just killed it. Here goes Nettles. If he hits a home run, you know they're going to be mad. 23. And Chambliss hits out towards left field. Barely gets past the third baseman's glove. Drops it on the ground ball, and Nettles is on with the base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Roy White's coming up. He has 1 for 3. Got a base hit in the 6th inning. Nettles is on first. Here is the throw. Here's the stretch. Here's the throw. 35. And White smacks out towards first base. He's stepping back. Hargrove sits there, fires over to Campaneris. Campaneris has troubles getting out of his glove, fires it back, and White is safe on the fielder's choice. Nettles is out on the fielder's choice. Call that 3-6. White is on the fielder's choice. Campaneris couldn't get out of his glove fast enough, and the throw was late. So the batter is safe. Coming to bat is Cliff Johnson. Cliff Johnson is 1 for 3 today. Got a base hit in the 2nd inning. Since then has popped out and flown out. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 45. And he is walked. Roy White will take second base. Cliff Johnson is on first with the walk. And we have 2 down here. Umberger's going to see if we can get him to finish the inning. They've already got somebody else warming up. Will be a nice little surprise for everybody. Here's the pitch. 65. And Buckingham hits a high pop-up heading towards behind the plate. Sundberg is heading back. Throws the mask away. Yes, he makes the catch. And Dent is out. Saves the rest of the inning. But the Yankees score 1 run on 2 hits. There were 2 runners left on base at the end of 8. 7.5. It is the New York Yankees 4, the Texas Rangers 3. Coming to bat for our Texas Rangers will be Toby Harrah, Claudell Washington, and Juan Beniquez. And let me look real quick, see if there's any other changes that are done in the game. No, there weren't. Okay, that's all right. I don't do them anyway. Okay, Toby Harrah's up. He is 1 for 2 today. Matter of fact, he has an RBI. Got the RBI in the 6th inning there, or in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. 42. And Figueroa strikes out Harrah. That is Ed Figueroa's second strikeout to go along with his 2 walks. Coming to bat will be Claudel Washington. He is 1 for 3 today. Got a base hit in the 6th inning. Here is the pitch and was left on third base. 13. Foul ball. Strike 1. 43. And he hits it towards Figueroa, who's able to scarf it back up. Throws it over to first base. Gets it very quickly. And he is out 1-3 for all you guys keeping score out there. Juan Beniquez will be our next batter. He has walked. Got into a base hit. Knocked in a run. Here is the pitch. 53. And he hits out towards left field. Wait for it to come down. The wind's still picking around over there. Is White. White's reached over. Has to stretch out the glove. It hits the glove and drops. Juan Beniquez is on with the error by Rory White. That is his second one of the game. We have a runner on first base on the error by White. White had the other error again, of all people, on Juan Beniquez in the 2nd inning. He threw the ball away, or he actually couldn't get the grounder to hold on here. He played around with it. Coming up is Bump Wills. Bump Wills is 0 for 3 today. They could use a hit from the man now. Last time he was out in the field. He reached on the fielder's choice. Here's the pitch, 46. And he hits it out towards Mickey Rivers. Mickey Rivers is heading back deep towards center field. Heads out towards the wall. Jumps up. Makes the grab. Pulls the ball back in. Bump Wills is out. And that is 3 down at the end of 8 innings. It is the New York Yankees 4 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors. The Texas Rangers 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Jim Hellberger will be taken out. And according to our game schedule, the pitcher coming in will be Ferguson Jenkins. This is who they brought in to pitch. Ferguson Jenkins, who we know from the Red Sox, both those from the Cubs. Excellent pitcher. It was enjoyable watching him pitch when he played. Due up for the Yankees will be Randolph, Rivers, and Munson. Here is the pitch to Randolph. 35. And that is a ball. 53. Flip it. And Willie Randolph hits it over towards third base, towards Hara. Hara fires the ball, and he wide throw. Randolph will make first base on the error by Hara. Claudel Washington was over there to back up the play, so Randolph couldn't get past first. Due up the bat will be Mickey Rivers on a wild throw by Toby Hara. Here is the pitch, and Mickey Rivers is up. 22. That's never good. And Mickey Rivers hits out deep towards left center field, drops on in. Grabbing it real quick is Al Oliver. Oliver fires it back in. Rivers is held up at first. Randolph is held up at third. We have runners on first and third for the Yankees here in the top of the ninth, and it looks like they're going to try to run away with the game. By the way, for all of you who, if you do look up the games like I do every time, the Yankees won this game 7-1. The Texas Rangers actually won the first game this season that I threw the no-hitter in. Due up to bat is Thurman Munson. We have runners on first and third. Here is the pitch. 22. And Munson hits out towards left field. Drops on in. Into play. Oliver has it, but Randolph scores. As Oliver's trying to fire it in. Fires it down towards Soberg to make the play. Randolph is on time. Rivers will take third. Munson will hold up on first. The Yankees have a 5-3 lead. Jenkins has given up 3 straight hits. And I think we've seen enough of Fergie Jenkins so far to make this not a game for him. So let's go ahead. We're going to run him out anyway, even though it is early. Lem Barker is going to be coming in to pitch. Lem Barker, who eventually became an excellent closer for, I think, Cleveland. Here is Lem Barker is in for Jenkins, who runs on first and third. They are the property of Ferguson Jenkins. Infield is in. Here is the pitch to Reggie Jackson. 33. And Jackson hits a high flyer. It's heading out. And going back, Claudel Washington's at the track, at the wall. See ya! And Jackson smacks a 3-run blast. The Yankees have taken the game out of the hands of the Texas Rangers. Reggie Jackson on a 3-run home run. That is the 4th straight hit by the Yankees. Rivers will score. Munson will score and Jackson scores. And it is 8-3 New York. Coming to bat will be Chris Chambliss. Len Barker is on the mound. Feeds the home run ball to Jackson. Here is the pitch. 63. And Chambliss hits out deep towards center field. He's trying to get one out himself. But Beniquez waiting for him there at the warning track. We have one down. And the crowd gives the ovation cheer. You know that is pure sarcasm coming out of the fans today. After this one here. Due up the bat will be Craig Nettles. Here is the pitch. He is 3 for 4 today. And he hits out towards right field. Drops in front of Washington. Craig Nettles is 4 for 5. Funniest thing is he has yet to score. He has got an RBI, but he has yet to score today. There is one down. Len Barker's on the mound. Due up the bat is Roy White. Roy White is 1 for 4. He got a base hit in the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. 64. And Roy White hits it out towards second. Bumpos grabs it, fires over to Campaneris, fires it over to Hargrove, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. Ends the inning, but it's too late. The damage has been seriously done. The Yankees put up 4 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 runner left at the end of 8.5. It is the New York Yankees 8, the Texas Rangers 3. They're going to let Figueroa try to come in with the complete game. Up to bat for the Texas Rangers will be Jeff Sundberg, Mike Hargrove, and Bert Campaneris. Here is the pitch. Figueroa to Jim Sundberg. It is a 51. And he pops it out. It's heading out towards third base. A weak pop-up going over that way. Waiting for it is Nettles, and we have one down. Due at the bat will be Mike Hargrove. Mike Hargrove is 0 for 4. He's reached on the fielder's choice. He has popped out to second, grounded out to short, blown out to center. Here's the pitch to Hargrove. 66. And he may get his on here somewhere. Let's see what happens to him. 43. And Mike Hargrove hits out towards right center field. It's going to get in between the players, heading towards the wall. Mike Hargrove getting on his horse, heading over towards second base. He will slide in with the double. And we have a runner for the Texas Rangers on. Figueroa there is one out here in the top of the 9th inning. We're going to let him in, see what he can do, though he's getting in towards the tire stage. Campaneris is our batter. Here is the pitch to Bert Campaneris. 34. And he hits a fly ball out towards center field. It's a shallow ball here. If he tried to punch and shoot it, Rivers was waiting for it. He slides on in, makes the grab. Hargrove waits at second base. We have 2 down. Coming to bat will be Al Oliver. Al Oliver is 1 for 4 with that home run in the first inning, but at this stage of the game, it's not making much of a loud noise. Here's the pitch to Oliver. 16. And he hits it out towards Bucky Dent. Bucky Dent rates 0 simple ground ball. Fires to Chambliss. That is the ball game, folks. And the final score here is, for our game today, is the New York Yankees 8, the Texas Rangers 3. Give me, again, as I always like to say, 30 seconds, and I will give the final analysis of our ball game. Winning pitcher is Ed Figueroa, and the losing pitcher will be Doyle Alexander. This game is sponsored by Lone Star Beer and Guinness Stout. We won't talk about the Lone Star. That's an American beer, but the Guinness Stout we'll always talk about because that's one of the best beers out there. And save this. I got to put it in the right place. 1978. Thank you. Okay. And let me go to my other file that I like to use nowadays because, believe it or not, Beatles, you're the one who talked me into this for all reasons, and I don't mind doing it. There we go. There you go. Okay. And the final analysis here, we're going to take a look at our pitching department. Ed Figueroa did get the complete game. He gave up 3 runs on all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, home runs. One to Al Oliver in the first, Richie Zisch in the 6th, but they weren't really threatening except maybe at the beginning of the game. And he pitched a complete game for the Yankees. He is now 1-0 for the Texas Rangers. Doyle Alexander, 7 innings pitched, gave up 4 runs, 3 of them earned. Walked 2, struck out 2, hit 1 batter. He hit Reggie Jackson, way back in the 3rd inning. Was leading in the 7th inning by Jim Umberger as he had a 2-run situation. Jim Umberger threw 2 pitches. One of them beat Reggie Jackson's home run. And Umberger walked, so he didn't get any credit. Fergie Jenkins came in the top of the 9th inning, pitched to 3 batters, and gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Lem Barker, and one was an error, but that was pretty much the problem. Lem Barker came in, finished up the game, gave up 1 run. The home run gave up the home run to Reggie, and faced 4 batters. He also helped the double play. Batting for the Texas Rangers, the only multiple hitter was Richie Zisk. Richie Zisk did get a home run and an RBI. Al Oliver got the home run and the RBI. Mike Hargrove had a double, even though he went 1 for 5. But the Texas Rangers, this is their batting average right now for the entire season, as nobody got a hit in the first game. Toby Hare got the double, and Juan Benitez got the other RBI, their first ones of the season. The Rangers left 9 runners on base. Nobody really had the most putouts there, but it was a good even game, so the pitching actually went well. He spread it out. Burke Perez had 3 assists, and so did Bump Wills. Jim Sundberg had 2, 1 on a throw, and he also had the only error. He pulled the runner off on a swinging bunt. Toby Hare had the other one also on a wild throw. For the Yankees, multiple hitters. Thurman Munson went 2 for 5. He had an RBI. Chris Chambliss went 3 for 5. Had an RBI. Craig Nettles went 4 for 5 with 2 doubles, had 2 RBIs. Rich Jackson went 1 for 3, though he did manage to score 3 runs. Home run and 3 RBIs, and he walked and got a stolen base, and he was hit. The stolen base was by Mr. Bucky F. Dent. And otherwise, pretty simple game for the Yankees. Dent had his first error of the season. Roy White had 2 errors today. Roy White grinded into the only double play of the entire game. Craig Nettles had 2 doubles. Reggie Jackson had his first home run of the season. Thurman Munson had his 3rd RBI of the season. He did the job in the first game for Ron Guidry. Otherwise, Craig Nettles got 2. Reggie had 3. Bucky Dent and Reggie Jackson both stole, and Chris Chambliss got caught. So, folks, that is it for this game here. That will take care of the AL portion of the April 9th, 1978. I will be doing the National League probably tomorrow. I'll throw a National League game up. I have a doubleheader out here tomorrow. Let me see what my schedule calls for. So let me fix that up real quick. Let's get out of here, get back to here, and we'll show the schedule for tomorrow. That's what I'm right there. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll take a look at the schedule. Let me fix this up real quick, as I always do. I put the play in there because it played. That's the 34th game of the season I played in this game, which I'm enjoying a lot. Okay, we have National League up. We'll play one tomorrow. We have a doubleheader between the Expos and the Mets, which will be kind of fun for me. I don't do too many. This a little early for doubleheaders. My 1967 season, though, I have 3 doubleheaders on the first weekend. So they play it the old-fashioned way, which is what I prefer. And my suggestion now with Baseball America is that they need to be playing more doubleheaders and bring the schedule up a little bit, so we're not finishing baseball in November. But it looks like I got a few. I might have a couple of nice games here. I like the idea of this one here. I'm going to put out here. Padres and the Giants. Randy Jones versus Lynn McLaughlin. In the real game, the Giants won 7-5. But with my games, you never know. I really haven't had that many blowout games in this league. Actually, I've had a couple. I had a 17-6 run out here. I couldn't stop the A's on a bet. I've had 3 run games over 10, quite a few over 8 in the 7s in this league here. So that's what I've had here. And for the home team, I've had a 10-2 run. Tigers. Mark Fredericks did it. This is Mark Fredericks' last season too. That's a shame. That's when his arm finally blew out. I haven't had too many of the cardiac games in this league. Actually, I have between the 4-3s and all the games down here. 4-1, 4-2. I've had 2 shutouts. That was a no-hitter, by the way. That's a 2-hitter, and of course it's Guidry's no-hitter. But I've had 4-3, 3-2, 3-1. Not bad. And the 4-0 game by the Yankees. Otherwise, not too bad. A couple 2-1s. But the 67, the 65 season, they're playing near the pitcher, by the way. So I'll play more of those, by the way. Beat. I'll do that. You enjoy the 1902 game. I didn't realize. I didn't think they had. Well, that's right, they did. That's right. They're both just getting started. Beats, you take care. It's been a pleasure. We'll keep going. I'm going to go into. I'm going to finish it up. I may finish up 78 in the dark too. I'm thinking. I'm looking at playing 1965 and 1967 more online, and more show because that's more of the cardiac games I like. They're more pitchers games. And if I talk to Honey Bunny real good, I'm going to pick up 4 more seasons. I want to pick up 66, 68. I'd like to pick up 2000, one of the 2000 seasons, and then there's a 4th one. I'm not sure where I want to pick up yet. I'm not looking at dead ball, but I do want to pick up something in the 50s or probably, I want to pick up probably another 70s and maybe one in the 1980s. So I'm not sure which way I want to go, but I definitely want to get 4 more games, and I want to put 66 and 68 up. Actually, I may pick up 1969. I've got 5 straight seasons. I can put this into a career mode, and I think if I talk to Cyrus, he'll let me see what I can do with it. So again, I thank you guys very much, and take care. Anybody who watches my games, please do give me the thumbs up if you could, please, and comments are always welcome. Take care. God bless, and I thank you all very much. Have a great weekend. Remember, opening day is in 7 days, guys. So that's getting important. Now I gotta see if I can. After I've been sick, now I gotta see if I can fake sick. Take care.